In this video I'm going to show you how you can use the PayPal buttons on your website. So in your admin area, if you've ordered the PayPal button, easy PayPal buttons, then you'll have a PayPal section in your menu. I'm just going to go over some of the main settings which we'll set up for you when we set it up, but if you want to change these you can do. Okay, so on the getting started page there's documentation here on how to use it all. Okay, but I'm just going to go through the main things in this little tutorial video. In the PayPal tab, here is your PayPal email that goes in here. Okay, on the scroll down, sandbox just means a test account. You don't need to worry about that. Down the bottom here, more options. Sandbox you can leave it off, that should always stay like that. Payment action, sale, pretty much that should always stay like that. Yeah. And then landing page, I've got this one set to credit card. So basically when people click on a button to pay, the landing page will either be a PayPal login screen and there'll be a button to pay by credit card, or the main thing that's displayed will be the credit card checkout, and then there'll be a button to log in. Yeah. So they're the options under there. Buttons, this is default styling for the buttons, how they'll appear. So it's set to this one at the moment. So every button that we create will display like this, or you can choose one of the other styles. Button opens in I would recommend new window, so the payment opens in a new window. If you want to specify a cancel URL, this means a cancel web address and also a return web address, you can just paste your web addresses in here. So if someone cancels during the checkout, they will come back to this page, and if you put a web address in here for the return, so after they've checked out, yeah, this is where they'll return to. Otherwise it will just be the default PayPal options. Language and currency is set to English UK. Currency set to pound sterling. You can change these if you want. Emails, this is an email that's going to be sent to admin. Yeah, you can untick this and you can change the content of the email if you like. The name, who it's coming from, and then the admin email address, and then this is the one that goes to the customer. This is the email that goes to the customer. Once again, you can disable this or enable it, and you can change the content of the email here. You might want to add your signature to the bottom, but make sure you don't change these items here in the squiggly lines, because this is the details of the order will be inserted into these sections. Yeah. Any changes you do, make sure you click the save button at the top. And then you've just got tax, if you want to add tax, shipping and discounts. Okay. And then you see the other sections up here, orders, so any orders you get, they will appear here. Buttons, these are buttons you create. At the moment there's no buttons created. And then coupons is so you can create coupons to give people discounts and things like this. So if I click add coupon, I can give it a code. It could be a fixed discount or percentage. You put the amount in there and then you choose what buttons the coupon will apply to. At the moment we've got no buttons created. So I'm going to go to buttons now and I'm going to create a button. Yeah. So I'm going to look on the front of the website and see what we're going to create some for these waxing. So I'm going to create one for this one here. So I want to give it a name. I'm just going to copy this for the name. And the price is 12. SKU, this is just like an order reference or a product reference if you have one. If you want to use the inventory, you can use that also here. These are all additional options that you can leave blank. Okay, so mostly you won't use any of these additional options unless you want some advanced features on your button. Generally you'll just use the name and the price here. Okay, so when I've got that button, I just click the Save PayPal button, and that saves the button. Yeah, and you see this shortcode. This is the shortcode that we need to copy, and wherever we place this little bit of shortcode in any page, the button will appear there. Yeah, so I'm just going to create buttons for these ones as well. So I'm just going to add a new button. That one's 17. Save, and then lastly that last one. So now I've created 3 buttons. Yeah, and you see I've got different codes, different short code for each one. Yeah, so if I want to add this button to a page, what I need to do is edit this page. Okay, so this page is using the page builder, so I need to click Launch Page Builder. And then I need to add the buttons. So if I want to add it just to a text down, I'm just going to show you, because these are pricing boxes, so it displays a little differently. If I just want to add it to text in a text block like this one here, yeah, what I need to do is copy the code. Okay, edit this text block. Yeah, and we see the text here, and then if I just paste that code in there and save it, you'll see the PayPal button appears there. Okay, so wherever you add the code, the PayPal button will appear. I'm just going to remove that. So, but I need to add it into these sections here. Okay, so this is not using a standard text block, this is using the pricing table. Okay, so in this pricing table we have 3 packages. Yeah, bikini, high bikini, thong. Yeah, so if I go into here, packages, I can see the bikini, high bikini, thong. So I want to edit the bikini one, so I just edit that package, and if I go to items down the bottom here, so this is the basics here, this is the bikini title and the price. Yeah, and so in your pricing you might have different items. These are just the rows that appear underneath here. Okay, so this is the row. So I want to add another row here, which I'm going to put the short code in for the button to appear. Yeah, so I'm just going to copy that code again. I'm just going to add a new row and paste the short code in and click save, and then save again, and you see the buttons there. I'm just going to do that for the same for the high bikini one. So I'm going to copy the code, short code for that. I'm going to go into the packages, into the high bikini one, into the items. So you see this one has 3 items. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to add a new one and put the code in there and save, and I'm just going to go and do the last one. It depends what modules you're using, or, you know, mostly you'll be using just plain text blocks, but you might be using a module like, you know, a pricing table or something, and so you just have to put it in according to the module, yeah, and how you add content into it. Okay, so now I've got PayPal buttons on all of those 3 options. Yeah. Click done and publish. Okay, so now when I click any of these, it's going to open a new window. in a new tab, and it's going to take me straight to the credit card screen. Yeah, because I had the option for in the settings for the to go to the credit card and not log in. Okay, but if I got a PayPal account, I can just simply click login, and it's going to take me to the login screen, and I'll be able to log in and pay. Yeah, so that's how to add PayPal buttons. As we've got the PayPal buttons created here, we can edit these any time. So you don't need to, if you, for example, the price changed on your bikini one, you can just come in and you can edit the button and change the price or the name. Yeah, you don't need to change the button because the code is still the same. Yeah, the code will remain the same, and so that will just change from here. Obviously, if you change the price, you'd have to change it within the page area. Yeah, but the button can always remain the same, and you can edit that. Okay, and that's how to add PayPal buttons into your web pages.